Welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to do the design of N-type lattice girder. In the previous session, we have designed the cross beams, right? So before doing the design of N-type girder, we need to find out the loads that are acting on it, right? So we are going to find out the loads here, right? So first load that is going to act is dead load of slab, right? First one is dead load of slab, right? So how to calculate the dead load of slab? So we already calculated the intensity of dead load, that is 2.75 in the design of cross beam, right? So dead load of slab was 2.75 kilonewton per meter square. So 2.75 kilonewton per meter square multiplied by, now how much load is being transferred to this girders, right? So for that we have drawn a plan, right? Something like this. This is 4 meter, right? Then we had cross beams at certain intervals, right? So this is your deck, right? This is your deck, total 4 meter. So our truss will be on either side. So on this side we will have truss, on this side we will have truss, right? So 50% load will go on left hand side, 50% of load will go on right hand side, right? So it will be 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2, so we'll get your final dead load as 5.5 kilonewton per meter, right? So this is how you calculate the load from slab. Then we have floor finish also, right? Floor finish. So this intensity is also given in the data, which is 0.75 multiplied by, again same, 4 divided by 2. So this will give me a load of 1.5 kilonewton per meter. This is the second one. And third load, that is, we have self weight of truss. We need to assume the self weight of truss. So we are assuming the self weight of truss as directly 0.7 kilonewton per meter. Assume truss as 0.7 kilonewton per meter, right? So then we calculate the total dead load. These are the 3 dead loads. So then we do the summation of all these 3. So we will get total dead load as 7.7 kilonewton per meter. And then we need to factor this load. So factored dead load will be 1.5 multiplied by 7.7. Factored will be 1.5 multiplied by 7.7. It will give you 11.6 kilonewton per meter. 11.6 kilonewton per meter. So this is my factored dead load. Similarly, I need to find out live load also, right? So now live load was given in the data as 5 multiplied by 4 by 2. So this will be 10 kilonewton per meter. And then I need to find out factored live load. Factored live load will be 1.5 multiplied by 10, which is 15 kilonewton per meter. 1.5 multiplied by 10, which is 15 kilonewton per meter, right? So these are my dead loads and live loads. Now I need to create a combination, that is total factored UDL. Total factored UDL will be dead load plus live load, which means dead load is 11.6 plus live load is 15, which comes out to be 26.6 kilonewton per meter. 26.6 kilonewton per meter, right? So this is my final load that will be acting on both the side, on one side of truss, that means on both the side of truss, right? 26.6 kilonewton per meter. So for this UDL, we are going to do the design of a N-type truss girder, right? So this is how you calculate the loads that are acting on your truss members in a foot or bridge. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next lecture. Keep practicing this.